Interest rates have gone up again, so what are we going to do? So as you've probably already heard, the Bank of England have upped their rates by another 0.5%, so it's now 4%. Now this is the highest increase it's been since November 2008, so quite a long time, right? The next review will be March later on this year, so next month, the 23rd of March. So just so you're aware to look out for that. Now it's been 10 consecutive rises. Is the one in March going to be another rise? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But in the meantime, what should you be doing? If you're due for a remortgage soon, then I would personally recommend going onto a tracker rather than just going straight into your variable. I wouldn't recommend a 5-year fixed, I'd recommend a 2. And what I would say is just play the waiting game, because eventually, what they're saying, who knows, but eventually they're saying it will come down, hopefully by the end of this year. They're also talking about inflation coming down, which will be great, and some house prices might even be going down as well. So it's all looking up towards the end of the year. But what I would say is, if you're a first-time buyer and there are properties out there that are selling for, a decent price, if you put them in comparison to other houses on the street, then, it's still worth making an investment. All I'd say is try and get the biggest deposit that you can. So if house prices go down, you don't find yourself in negative equity. Now, what I mean by that is negative equity is when your house is worth less than the mortgage. So that is also, a risk if you're only putting down, say, 5% deposit. But if you're in it for the long haul, property prices always, the trend is they always go up. So they may go down temporarily and then go up, and it should be all fine. So what I would say is, at the moment, if you're on a variable rate, there's a possibility that the interest rates will go up because the Bank of England have gone up. Basically, on a standard variable rate or a normal variable rate with a lender, it really is their choice whether they decide to go with the Bank of England rate and increase it, or whether they just stay where they are. And for them, at the end of the day, they are a business, so they will make a decision based on how many clients they want to have. The tracker is different, so even though it goes up and down just like the variable does, it literally will go up with the Bank of England rate. So if you want to be 100% sure of what's going on, what's going to happen, then a tracker is the better one for you. The other thing is, with a tracker, it's literally, I've seen trackers that are 0.75% on top of the base rate, as opposed to a variable could be a couple of percentage on top because they pack everything else in. So that's something to bear in mind. If you want to do a fixed, as I said, at the moment it's really high. Well, not really high, but it's the highest it's been for quite a while. I would look at not fixing for too long. I know people want to go with a 5-year fix because they just want security for those 5 years. So obviously it depends on your level of risk. But if you went with a 2-year fixed, then hopefully rates will have gone down within the 2 years, and then you can move across at that point for a 5-year. So that's the news that I've got to talk about tonight. So that is the February 2023 update, that the Bank of England rate has gone up by another 0.5% and it's now at 4%. So I've mentioned what to do if you're a first-time buyer. I've mentioned what to do if you are a remortgager. Obviously, speak to a mortgage advisor for independent advice. That goes without saying. You can always contact me in the comments if you've got any questions. I'm always happy to answer. Please subscribe to my channel. I could really do with the support. And if you want to pop in the comments any other questions that you would like me to do a video on, any other areas, I'm more than happy to do anything around mortgages and money matters to give you advice and help that you need. Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.